Confidence is born in everything that you've already accomplished. It's born in everything that you've already done. And if you believe in the things that you've already done and focus on those strengths instead of the weaknesses and things that you haven't already done, then your confidence level will become unstoppable. And if you're looking for some tools to learn how to build that unstoppable confidence, well, stay tuned for this video because that's what I'm going to be giving you today. If you're new here, I'm Bree and welcome to Mompreneurs Uncensored. This channel is all about entrepreneurship, being a mompreneur, and we talk about aspects to bring you to your highest self as you want to better yourself and become an entrepreneur or get better in your entrepreneurship. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first tool. The first tool that will get you to unstoppable confidence is taking action towards your fears. Taking steps towards your fears is going to help you realize and acknowledge the behaviors that you are doing that's keeping you from reaching that potential, for going after what you want to go after, for doing what you need to be doing. When you address the behaviors of what you're not doing, it helps you realize those and then change those behaviors, even if it's one thing at a time. You start small and move big. Realize one thing that you're afraid of doing and do it. Do it scared, do it bad, but do it. This is going to give you confidence because you're going to say, okay, I was able to overcome that. And if I can do this, then I can do the next thing. And it's like a big snowball that you just keep rolling and it's going to keep growing. And that confidence is going to grow in the perpetual state as you keep moving along and knocking down those barriers, addressing those fears, and changing those behaviors. The next tool that you can use to build confidence is checking your negative thoughts. And if you watch some of my other videos, you will see that this is a reoccurring thing that comes up when it comes to becoming your highest self and moving along your journey of self-love, self-worth, and self-care. But this is very, very important, and it's something that is not going to be done overnight. It's not a quick process. As I will always say, life is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Your journey and your process of healing and getting better is going to take time. This isn't something that you can do just once and you're automatically healed, you're fixed. No, this is something that you have to practice every day, all day, time and time again. Even when you get to a place where you are just content and you're at peace, you still have to practice these things, but they get easier as time goes on. Reframing your negative thoughts. When you think a negative thought, realize that you feel that you're not going to acknowledge that thought and say, I'm going to let it go, and let it go. Let it go out of your mind and just breathe it out of your space. You have to check those negative thoughts. And when you do that, eventually you're going to shift your mindset to a more positive mindset. And you're going to be able to quickly address and catch when you have those negative thoughts. The way that you talk to yourself and the way that you interact with yourself sets the tone of how you interact with others in your environment. So if you are showing negativity towards you, you're going to show negativity towards others. If you're positive towards yourself, then that positivity is going to spill over into your peers or wherever you are. When people say, oh, that person has a bad vibe, I don't like their vibe. That is your force field. That is the energy that you are putting out into the universe. So you want to make sure that your thinking is positive and it is emitting that out of you, and that is the vibe. That's the energy that you want the universe to see that you're emitting and that you want to attract to you. You change your mind, you change your thoughts, and you change your life. And that actually goes into the next tool that you can use, which is surrounding yourself with positive people. When you have a positive outlook and you're emitting those positive vibes, you're going to attract positive people to you. If you're emitting negative vibes and negative energy, you're going to attract the light. You want to make sure that you are filling yourself with the positivity, and you want to surround yourself with positive people. If you have people in your life that are always negative, that are always down, you want to limit or eliminate them from your life. And some people may say, oh, it's acting funny. Some people may say, oh, they say that I'm selling out, or I'm acting different, I'm doing this, I'm doing it. No, it's about protecting your peace. It is about doing what's best for you. And I had to realize that, like, so many times we care for others and we put everybody else first instead of ourselves. We have to fill our cup and then give what we have left after the cup is running over. What you have to do is focus on your needs first and let people think whatever they want to think. You have to be there for you. You have to show up for you. When you surround yourself with positive people, they will uplift you. They will make you feel better, and they will keep you moving forward in life versus moving backwards, living in the past. When you live in your past, you cannot appreciate your present, and you cannot prepare for your future. Always make sure that you are surrounding yourself with positive people and eliminating people who don't serve you. You just got to let them go. If these tools are resonating with you so far, I definitely want you to hit that like and subscribe button. That way you're notified when new videos drop just like this, to help you build that confidence, that self-love, that self-worth, and that self-care to get you to your highest self. The next tool that will help you build unstoppable confidence is going to be learning new skills. Learning new skills will help build your confidence because it's giving you more of a security of what you know, of what you can provide to someone else, that value, that service that you can provide to someone else. And when you're confident in your abilities and know that you know what you're talking about, that emits to whoever you're around and to potential business partners, to potential friends, to whoever that you're going to be interacting with. When you're confident in your speech and your knowledge, it's going to naturally boost how you interact with others. You can take something that is an interest or a hobby. If it's for your professional life, whatever your career is, choose something that you want to focus on and consistently get better at it. Take your time and learn it. The more you learn about that, the more confident you're going to be in sharing that and talking about that. And even if that confidence is built in one area, it's going to spill over into other areas in your life. The goal is to start small, get better, get bigger. You don't have to worry about being confident in every aspect of your life. But when you learn how to be confident in one aspect, then that's going to give you the tools, the tips, the tricks that work for you to be confident in other areas of your life. The next tool that you can use to build unstoppable confidence is practicing self-care. And this comes up a lot in our talks as well, because self-care is so important. We have to pour into ourselves before we can pour into others. Taking time to do things that make you happy, exercising, meditation, finding a therapist or some type of therapy that works for you. It is imperative that you take the time to address yourself and care for yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. You have to be okay in order to build that confidence. You have to be sure with yourself. You have to be nourishing yourself to build confidence, to display that confidence. So definitely make sure that you're taking time to care for yourself, doing self-care activities, and making sure that you are promoting happiness within yourself. The next tool that you can use to build unstoppable confidence is going to be to set goals for yourself. When you set goals for yourself, you are outlining what you want to accomplish. And then when you accomplish them, you're going to feel better about yourself, and you're going to build the tools that you need to know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And when you set those goals, then you break them down into step by step of what you need to do to reach that goal. And that is really a part of what manifestation is. You set out to do what you want to do. You think about what you're going to experience when you go through each of those steps. That way, when you get to each of those steps, you already know what it feels like. You already know that you might be nervous or scared, but you've already felt the emotion. You know that you're going to get over it, and you complete the task. And as you're completing these tasks and going through each of these steps, celebrate the wins and celebrate the losses and try again. You want to celebrate yourself that you got through it, and you want to celebrate yourself that you tried and it might not have worked out the way it needed to work out, but you still attempted, and that is a good thing in itself. Be your own cheerleader for the goals that you set for yourself. Know that even when you don't necessarily accomplish that step, you learn from that mistake you made. You learn from not accomplishing it. So a win is a win either way. It's just how you frame it in your mind. And most of the time, we frame those losses as just, woe is me, I'm not good enough, I can't do anything right. It's no, I made a mistake. I forgive myself for that mistake. Now I know what to do in the future, and I'm going to go at it again. Never giving up. As you're setting out to reach these goals, make sure that you're taking ownership of what you can do in that process. Don't blame others for things that you haven't been able to accomplish in your life. Yes, life is unfair. We don't always get handed what we need to, but we can still find a way. And I always say this, I heard this quote, and it's like the best thing ever. It states, life is like the TV show Chopped. You're not in control of the ingredients that you're given, but you are in control of what you make of it. And it's up to you whether you're going to make something beautiful out of the ingredients that you get, or whether you're going to make a dish that's going to get you chopped. It takes those skills, those life lessons, those mistakes that you remember from the past dishes that you made, that's going to give you the confidence and give you the tools to make a better decision, make a better dish now with these new ingredients that you have. Take ownership of what you do in your life. Take ownership of the goals that you want to meet, and do what you need to do to get there. The next tool that's going to help you build that unstoppable confidence is going to be accepting yourself for who you are. Accept the good, accept the bad, accept it. Accept your strengths and accept your weaknesses and imperfections. The journey is to get better and to overcome your imperfections and your weaknesses, and to get better at your strengths as well. When you accept yourself, you understand, okay, this is who I am now, but this is not who I want to be. I want to get better in these aspects in my life. And you set those goals to get to that better place, or get to that aspect of where you would like to be. But you have to be able to be okay with yourself, forgive yourself for maybe the mistakes that you made to get you to where you are today. And it is okay. Accept those imperfections, forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made, let those emotions go, and work on getting better. Do what you need to do to get better. Get better in your personal or professional life. Get better with your emotions. Get better at whatever it is that you need to get better at. But you have to first accept yourself for who you are, because when you accept yourself for who you are, you acknowledge it all. You acknowledge the good and the bad. And once you acknowledge those things, then you can move on to correct them or get better at them, or do what you need to do to become your highest self. Hopefully these tools resonated with you. If they did, definitely go ahead and hit that like button, and definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking for more tools to help you build unstoppable confidence and get you to your higher self, then definitely check out these videos on the screen.